Tell me about yourself.
There's not much to say. I ran off from home to see the world and find a fortune. And I'm doing it now, okay?
I have to go now.
Yeah, enough gabbing. Let's move.
Want to get out of here? I don't think we'd make pretty ghouls.
No longer shall its mystical powers be diminished.
At last, yes! Desmond will die, and our long struggle will finally end the only way it could have, with me as the victor!
Yes, and you will be able to spread your knowledge across the astral plane for all those rising up to accept it.
No, not astral knowledge, you simpleton! Psychic domination, and that still won't be possible until you destroy Desmond's jamming device.
No need to worry, Enlightened One. We shall reconsecrate the mansion and remove the impurities disrupting your perfect guidance.
Yes, fine. Go destroy the house and its impurities. Just stop that jammer, and I'll be free of you morons once and for all.
Yes, we shall be free of all limitations. Thank you, Master. We shall be the instrument of your mighty reel. Hello? You are a fellow seeker of the higher planes, perhaps. What brings you here?
I just wanted to meet the tribal leader.
I may be the man who leads our physical affairs, but I cannot claim true wisdom. I take my orders from a higher master, whether it be how to explore higher planes, or the decision to remove the disruptive ghoul. All wisdom comes from the transcendent master.
May I meet the transcendent master?
It is very rare that others are permitted to commune with the master. Many are too foolish to understand the great truths of his higher mind. But I sense in you great potential. Perhaps you have what is needed to accept his teachings and grow from his wisdom. He manifests here, high on a ledge in the great sea cave's well. Seek him out, and all shall be revealed.
Hey,
Hello? You are a fellow seeker of the higher planes, perhaps? What brings you here?
I was drawn to your eternal wisdom.
How wonderful! Perhaps you shall be the one who can clear the Holy Land of its disruptive presence. Oh, but the Transcendent Master will want to hear this. And as one so obviously led by visions, it is your right and honor to tell him yourself. After all, it is he who makes all true decisions about the spiritual growth of a tribe, including the decision to cleanse the mansion.
You mean, you're not really the one in charge of the tribe?
Would that I was so wise. No, true leadership of the tribe belongs to the higher mind of the Enlightened One. Although his mind has moved beyond the need for flesh, his consciousness still returns here to guide our people. I merely interpret his wishes. He manifests here, high on a ledge in the great sea cave's well. Perhaps, if you are fortunate, he will choose to share his wisdom with you.
So, you're the mouse that was scurrying around here. Not much to look at, but it...
What the hell? Who are you?
What you are interacting with is merely a holographic projection, and a clumsy one at that. But it's all I can manage at the moment. As for myself, you gaze upon one of America's greatest minds, preserved through the miracles of science. Much more elegant than shambling on as some rotting corpse for all eternity, don't you agree?
How did you come to lead this tribe?
Jackson believes me to be some kind of god. You'd think that would be good, but his interpretations of my commands leave something to be desired. Regardless, I trust you can be more effective than he has been. I need your help on an important task. There's a troublesome ghoul who lives in Calvert Mansion. I need him destroyed and his jamming device neutralized. Immediately.
What have you got against the ghoul?
More than you could possibly imagine with your squishy pink mind. But the only pressing matter at the moment is a device in his possession. He has a jammer that limits my projection range to this pathetic cave. Remove that and I can extend my reach so much further. Killing Desmond would be a nice plus, but I'm sure we can get around to that later.
What do you know about Desmond?
Desmond. That bag of bones and bile will pay dearly for his trespasses. Were it not for his interference, I would still have a body. Still, its absence has only honed my brilliance, so perhaps I owe him my thanks. An appreciation I'll show in the form of a quick and messy death. Ha ha ha!
Did you tell the Troubles to attack the mansion?
Of course I did, but that moron thought it was one of his adult visions. The real goal was to destroy the ghoul's jamming device. Honestly, those fools aren't worth the meat they're made of. A minion that can't follow directions is no use at all.
What do you know?
Desmond. Were it not for his interference, I
have to go now.
Yes, in the form of a quick and messy absence has only honed my brilliance. So
Hey,
I knew it! I knew that little bastard was behind all this. After all these years, he stuck his head out, and this is my chance to cut it off. Figuratively speaking, of course.
so who is this brain thing anyway?
Him. I should have known. My old rival. So close to his family home. Only he would be so stupid. There was once a man, Professor Calvert. The Calverts owned half of Maryland, back when there was a Maryland to own. Members of the Calvert family were influential all over the world. They practically owned a deed to the US government. In their best days, there were no less than 3 Calvert family senators, 7 members of the House, and 2 governors. They even had a top candidate for president, until that scandal with the dog forced him to drop out of the race. I was particularly proud of that one.
You know this guy? What's going on here?
Calvert is my old rival. Centuries we've played this game. I knew he'd be stupid enough to hide so close to his family home. It's not a matter of hate. It's a matter of destiny. He is my enemy, and I do not suffer any bastard who opposes me to live. I knew he was here, and it is my intent to find him and call down a righteous fucking hammer on his head. Figurative, I mean. His head.
So now you want me to do something else, right?
Of course I fucking want you to do something else. You don't expect me to trot around this mud hole myself, do you?
Maybe you should watch your tone, old man.
Or what? You think I haven't been shot before? Think that you, over the thousands who have tried, can take me down? You best wise the hell up and play along. I'll get what I want and you'll get rich. Then we can go about our separate goddamn ways.
Oh, I can't wait to hear this.
So, those half-wits are getting messages from the professor, right? So, he's off somewhere broadcasting to them. But without those buggers to do things for him, he can't do much for himself. So, we cut off his ability to talk to them, and he'll need to try harder. Maybe then I can find this squishy little worm and finish him off for good.
So, how do we shut him down?
If I know the professor, he's using a high-frequency cognitive sign broadcast. I have the perfect device to jam up that little worm's talk box. All you need to do is take it to the highest point around and install it. Easy, right?
That big wheel down by the docks, right?
Right. Attach it to the bottom car, then turn it on and spin the jammer to the top. No fucking problem. I'll watch from here and turn it on. Then we'll see where our little professor is. Now go. You again. Shouldn't you be climbing that wheel?
I have some questions about what I'm supposed to be doing.
Well, get on with it. We haven't got a lot of time, you know.
What does the cogwave jammer do?
At some point, Professor Calvert developed the ability to speak inside people's heads. Problem is, he's not so good at it. He's using something to boost his power and talk to those tribal simps. The fools think he's God or something. Once I jam up his signal, he won't be able to get them to do what he wants. And I'll be able to find where the little fuck is hiding.
How does Professor Calvert control the troubles?
You saw it. He uses his device to talk to their soft-headed leader in those caves. They think he's a fucking god and they do what he wants. The Blighters are too stupid to get it right most of the time. But, seeing as how they figured to attack me here, Calvert is getting close. But if their god goes silent, then they won't be a problem anymore, now will they?
What do you need me to do again?
Why, you're not paying attention. I need you to take that cogwave jammer over to the Ferris wheel by the docks. Attach it to one of the cars, then raise it as high as it will go. That's the only way we'll be able to shut off the Professor's ability to talk to those simple bastards who work for him.
That's all.
Well, I'm glad I could be of fucking help to you.
I have to go now.
We're running out of time. Go!
We having fun yet?
Tell me about yourself.
There's not much to say. I ran off from home to see the world and find a fortune. And I'm doing it now, okay?
Tell me about yourself.
There's not much to say. I ran off from home to...
And inside, there's...
It is I, Professor Calvert. Don't bother looking around. I'm in your mind. But, aren't you Desmond's faithful little employee? Coming to gum up my work, are we? Well, I have a better idea. How about instead of playing his game, you destroy that nasty little device? Deposit it in a nearby trash compactor, and we will never have to worry about it again. I assure you that the gratitude of Professor Calvert is worth a great deal more than that of a washed-up old limey. You fool! What have you done? You will pay for this. Pay! No one betrays me. Do you understand? You will suffer this. You and that fool both stay coming for you. You fool! What have you done? You will pay for this. Pay! No one betrays me. Do you understand? You will suffer this. You coming for you.
Damn. Got him!
was that?
Bad idea. Still in one piece. Nasty stuff.
Hello? Found it! Sleep forever! Sleep forever! Yeah!
Oh, now I'm mad.
Sleep forever!
Is that it? Oh, now I'm mad.
Sleep
Picked the
forever!
wrong people today. Line on 'em? Kick it all goodbye. Good riddance.
That bastard! That bastard! He killed my pups, nearly killed me. For what? He doesn't have a body to fucking do it himself, so he tried to blow me up. Me! Well, this ends today. Desmond Lockhart will finally win out. I know where he is. He overplayed his hand this time. You and me are going to walk in there and end this.
I'm really tired of being a pawn in this game, Desmond.
Well, that's good, since the game is almost done. He's in the lighthouse, the little fuck. Right under my nose the whole time. Hiding behind robots and machines. What a miserable life. Pathetic. He dies now.
I need some time to get ready.
I suggest you hurry your pretty self up. I'm sure the bastard's got some sort of escape plan.
Excuse me.
What the hell? Are you ready to go yet?
I had something I wanted to ask you.
Yeah, what is it?
I have to go now.
Hurry up.
Hey,
What the hell? Are you ready to go yet?
yes, I am. Let's go.
At last, our game is ending.
Wait, game?
When great men rise, they will clash. It's inevitable. Calvert and I are both men of great power. But today, our rivalry ends. Now let's go.
Excuse me.
Hurry up.
I have to go now.
Hurry up.
Hello? Someone out there? Hello? Someone out there? done?
Hi.
Keep up. He can't be far.
All robots, activate! Destroy Desmond!
That takes care of that.
Lock's really strong.
What is all this?
Anything I can do?
Damn it! Trapped! I knew he'd try this. Hello?
Anything I can do? You just say the word.
Can't break the code.
Hello? There you are. You won't bother anyone ever again.
No way I could pick this.
Hello. What was that?
Never again.
Better in our hands anyway.
Unfortunate.
Lovely night.
Stay close to me, damn it. At last. just ahead. I'll circle around, distract you, and you take it from the front.
For you!
All's well. There you are, you slippery bastard. At last! Let's end this here and now.
Ah, yes, Mr. Lockhart. At last we meet, face to jar. But I'm afraid that at the end of this, it is you who'll meet his end.
No, Calvert. I brought someone with me. Someone very special. This stranger tricked you into letting you find where you were hiding.
Yes, Desmond. But whose side is she on? Do you know? Can you be sure? You were always so bad at choosing your allies.
Well, we shall see, shan't we? Destroy him.
No, no, destroy him!
You disembodied, pathetic cerebellum.
So vulgar, Mr. Lockhart. After all this time, you still haven't learned to expand your vocabulary. Fool!
Well, I certainly can do one thing that you can't. I can fucking well walk.
Ha!
You
You make me
disgusting,
laugh.
greasy,
So proud, so
Ukrainian
foolish.
bastard.
Yet your words mean nothing to me, Mr. Lockhart. You are a foolish and vulgar man, incapable of the slightest forethought.
And you, always with empty fucking threats and meaningless drivel, but never the will to act.
Ha!
You
You make me
disgusting,
laugh.
greasy,
So proud, so
Ukrainian
foolish.
bastard.
Yet so vulgar, Mr. Lockhart. After all this time, you still haven't learned to expand your vocabulary. Fool!
And you, always with empty fucking threats and meaningless drivel, but never the will to act.
Ha!
You
You make me laugh.
disembodied,
So
pathetic
proud, so
cerebellum.
foolish, so vulgar, Mr. Lockhart. After all this time, you still haven't learned to expand...
How dare you violate my inner sanctum? I demand you exterminate Desmond
And
at
you,
once!
always with empty fucking threats and meaningless
I.
drivel, but never the will to act.
You know
You
nothing. You
disembodied,
are nothing.
pathetic
If you're such a man
cerebellum.
of will, so vulgar, Mr. Lockhart. After all this time, you still haven't learned to expand your vocabulary. Fool!
Well, I certainly can do one thing that
Decide.
you can't. I can fucking well walk.
You know
You
nothing. You
disgusting,
are nothing.
greasy,
If you're such a man of will,
bastard.
attack. Your words mean nothing to me, Mr. Lockhart.
A nifty
You are a
thousand.
foolish and vulgar man, incapable of the slightest forethought.
And you, always
Decide.
with empty fucking threats and meaningless drivel, but
Make
never
your
the
choice.
will to act.
Ha!
You
You make me laugh.
disembodied, pathetic
Decide.
cerebellum.
So vulgar, Mr. Lockhart. After all this time, you still haven't learned to expand your vocabulary. Fool!
And you, always with empty fucking threats and meaningless drivel, but never the will to act.
Decide!
You know
You
nothing. You
disembodied,
are...
pathetic
Decide.
cerebellum.
Your words mean...
Decide!
And you, always with empty fucking threats and meaningless drivel, but never the will to act.
Ha!
You
You make me
disgusting,
laugh. So
greasy,
proud.
Ukrainian
Decide.
bastard.
Your word...
Decide! Make your choice!
And you, always with empty fucking threats and meaningless drivel. That's over.
Hey,
There you are, you slippery bastard. At last. Let's end this here and now.
Ah, yes, Mr. Lockhart. At last we meet, face to jar. But I'm afraid that at the end of this, it is you who'll meet his end.
How dare you violate my inner sanctum? I demand you exterminate Desmond at once!
Why don't you two just talk it over?
Talking is irrelevant. He must be destroyed. Assist me, and your reward will be great.
What sort of reward are we talking about here?
One beyond your imagination, beyond reckoning, the most amazing gift a living creature can be granted.
Yeah, I think I'll kill you.
Then you shall die along with him.
No, Calvert. Hey! Oh, well. Kill. Kill.
Make your choice. Make your choice. Decide.
Over there.
No! How could this be?
Hey,
At last, the world is rid of that sniveling, disgusting, arrogant brain. Think of it. Everything he learned, everything he had, it's all here, and it's all mine. Mine.
calm down there. You'll make a mess.
Moron, you cannot possibly comprehend what this is worth. I've been battling with Calvert for over 200 years, and now, at last, I am the victor. And now,